ho. So let me just go back to the main sheet and drag you all back to the starting page, because you are all currently in Hanamishisu from memory. Oh, sorry, no, you moved. You were up at the Kanawa estate. That was it.
What's the date?
The date, according to my
Kikuzuki
records,
28. It's going to be Kikuzuki 28 tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I've been using the calendar to generate stuff. So
Yeah,
at the present moment in time, I'm completely out of position.
We were on the 27th or 28th, but then it was going to be 5 days or something. I think I was looking at my notes from that. Session.
We're on the 27th, but we're setting sail on the 28th, according to my records.
Sorry, I have a little bit of a retcon on that because I'd forgotten that they need to go to the castle to the south.
Okay.
So I shall run you through that. There we go. That's training. Yes. So basically, you saw Kanawa Tsuka and his father Jisumi on the 23rd. The boat is supposed to arrive on the 27th. So, in between times, he is going to visit the castle to the south, which is Ohio Castle. And he will direct his secretary to make sure you have somewhere to stay for the night. And you get to meet his secretary, who is a young lady called Ota Dokan, who is outfitted with all the usual ink-stained fingers and short-sighted gaze and such like that all such secretaries have. And she will instruct you to go along to the barracks and speak to Sergeant Shigehide, who will find somewhere to put you up for the night.
Okay.
So what is this still the 27th? Yeah.
This is on the evening of the 23rd. You are in, you are at the Kanawa estate, and that is just to the west of Shibuka village.
Yeah.
And the estate has barracks for the Ashigaru and the guard, etc. So you are sent. Let's see, paste. No, that's wrong. Try copying that again. See whether that pastes. Okie doke. So Ota Dokan is his secretary, and she will take down your names and make sure she's got the spelling correct. And officially, you are being hired as porters. So you will be carrying a pack, but it will be for show. She understands that you are skilled in the arts of the House on the Rock, the majority of you, and therefore can provide protection for Lord Kadawa's goods while in transit. She approves. Very good. Off you go. See the sergeant.
Okay.
Can I have a wit saving throw from Kinzo, please?
Oh, possibly.
So,
How's that looking?
That's
Was
got
that
to
a
be close.
successful wit saving throw?
Failed by 2.
Ah,
Failed by 2. Okay, there is still a chance. Let me check and see. Yes, it's not concealed, so it's reasonably obvious. You have had experience at the various shrines. In your opinion, Dokkan is probably a Shinto priestess, although she's acting as secretary to Lord Kanawa. Very good. You are sent. You head off to the barracks, and you ask to see Sergeant Shigehide. 1 second. I will stick his name up as well so that you understand it as I pronounce it. There we go. And yes, he's heard that you are joining them. He will find you beds for the night, and you can join the group in the mess for the evening meal. You recognise a lot of the guards because obviously you have done your time in the in training, and therefore a lot of the people in the barracks you already know from various training courses and such like. So your exploits at the House on the Rock are well known. You are not infamous, but you are respected for bringing honor to the community in defending the school. So you have a pleasant evening. If you're willing to talk about what happened, you will have an audience keen to listen.
I'll let someone else lead because I'm just relining up our names on the overlay. Welcome back, David.
Okay. So is anybody going to give more than a cursory description?
if they're interested, I will. Yeah.
Yes. In that case, they are very interested in the fact that there was a Dai Bakemono there and what he could do, etc. The O Bakemono and the show, yeah, they're the sorts of things that they've had to deal with in the past. In fact, the same night that the house was attacked, there was also an attack on Shibuko, and they were called out to go and fight off the show that were attacking the village there. Okay, so
Obviously,
the night passed.
We would
Sorry?
we would tell them about how Harumi faced up to the Dai Bakemono in magical combat. It was very impressive.
Because I didn't see it. I don't know anything about the magic, and I didn't see any of it. I won't mention it.
Yeah, so Kyūryū didn't actually see it firsthand. I don't think. I think he maybe did a little bit, but then he was away. So someone may have told them about. So Harumi, did you tell your own story about that actually? Because I don't think Kyūryū did see that. Kyūryū was at the other side.
Correct. The only one who might have seen it, I think, was Baka, and I think he
Baka was at the gates. Yeah.
Yes.
He was holding
Yeah,
on.
and he was a little.
He was
I have
a
a
bit
story of my own to be
preoccupied, yeah.
Yeah, he was holding the door.
Yes.
That's
A
right.
little bit busy. Yes.
Yeah, maybe not.
So it's up to
tell their own
Harumi whether you
story.
mentioned the fact that you were exchanging magical attacks with the
A wee humble
Dai
brag.
Bakemono.
Yeah, I'll mention it.
Yes, quite right. She was kicking
Okay.
ass. She was a badass in that. Harumi. I voted
No,
for
just
Harumi
as
for-
a matter of fact type. Yeah, it just happened.
I've voted for her for MVP when we were doing the votes because she was a kick-ass mage in that episode, in that session. Really cool.
Yes. You may wish to mention, Harumi, how ineffective Obakemono are when standing in mud.
Yes, I will actually relay that in detail.
Well, you can tell a humorous story about how they kept falling over.
Your legendary hero name's
Yeah,
gonna
it got a
be.
little slippery.
You're gonna be Harumi the Mudslinger. That's gonna become your legendary hero name when you're like world famous. It'll be the Mudslinger.
Yeah, there you go. The mudslinger.
I love it.
Anyway, Sergeant Shigehide will drop by during the evening and will have a talk with you about the setup. Apparently, Lord Kanawa will be heading north on the boat. He's paying a visit to Ohio Castle tomorrow to just let them know that his younger brother will be taking over the village while he's away, and that he's traveling. This is politics, I think. He says. You probably know whenever anybody travels with goods, etc., they have to get permission to travel. But of course, the Kanawa clan are not members of the Hyuga province, and therefore they do not need such a path. However, letting the authorities know that travel is underway meets the political need to not rub their faces in it, shall we say. So there will be a trip to Ohio Castle tomorrow. Lord Kanar will be going with his guards, and yourselves, the group that will be traveling on the boat. Well, he's taking 2 servants with him, and there will be 4 porters as well as yourself. So they will be carrying the heavy stuff. You will all be given a light pack to carry, which is not actually got anything in it, very much. Is there anything he needs to know about weapons styles, etc.? His troops have a permit from Lord Kanawa to carry their weapons, etc., in Hyuga province, but as porters, you would not normally need this. However, if one of his guards happened to be carrying an extra weapon which was available for if a fight did develop, it would be helpful for him to know this.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Well, I would like to know first about a Tetsubo for the big guy, and
Certainly.
2 of us would like maybe. Do you have? We could also not just get permission to use, but would you be able to source for us some shuriken?
Well, as porters, you would not normally be expected to carry weapons, and
we would be able to conceal them.
The intention is to conceal your abilities.
These would be concealed very, 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 very well on myself and my friend.
Well, as far as shuriken are concerned, those could be withdrawn from the armory and probably put underneath the pack that you're carrying.
Thank you. It's Kosa, right, Nick? That uses shuriken as well.
Yeah, I don't know whether I've actually got any.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have either. That's why I'm asking, mate, for me and you.
Well, how many do you want him to withdraw from the armory? Half a dozen each?
That's what I was going to say. Do you want half a dozen, Kosa?
No, I'm alright actually.
You sure?
Not 4, sorry, no. I have never thrown more than a couple, so.
You want 4 then?
I'll keep the 4 I've already got.
Have you got 4? Have you? I'll take half a dozen then.
Boy.
Okay. He will withdraw half a dozen from the armory, and
So-
you can slip them underneath the pack you're carrying.
Thank you. And if for one of the other packs you're giving us, if it could be fitted for carrying shuriken also, just because my friend also has some, he already has them and doesn't need use of yours like I do. But he's got, if you could conceal a little space for them in his pack as well, it would be appreciated.
Well, you can have a word with one of the artisans to make sure there's a space within the pack. Certainly.
Appreciate it.
Tetsubo, yes. Well, he kind of looks at Baka and says, yes, we do have a Tetsubo in the armory. He'll get Trooper Yoshitani to carry it. All right.
I'll bow
Probably
deeply. Thank you.
Nice big spiky one if you have it. For my big spiky friend.
The nobles. Give me the nobles.
Yeah, big nubbles. Big marble nubbles would be nice.
Fair enough. Anybody else wish to have a weapon carried for them, ready for if you need to deploy it in combat? Or are you all happy enough with your personal abilities, shall we say?
Anyone?
Fine as this, I think.
Getting background from you again, Brian.
Okay. In that case,
Oh, sorry, David. Is there any light armors that they could lend that would go underneath clothing or something?
not realistically.
I don't
no,
think you can
because
put armor under
if
clothing,
you're
can you?
acting as a porter, wearing armor
It
as a
looked too
porter
obvious.
is somewhat obvious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
So you will be in normal peasant garb. Okay.
Yep.
Righty-ho. And let me just make a note because your wages actually starts today.
Guessing we won't be stopping at the Temple of the Great Waters, but if there's a local temple, I'd like to go and pray to some Buddhas and leave a donation for safe travels.
Well, you can probably drop in at the temple before we catch the boat. Lord Kana will probably be going to get a blessing before we sail. Leave an offering for the priest there.
Very wise of you, Baka. We'll go with you if you don't mind.
Certainly. The Buddha welcomes everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe not in Kinzo's case.
Kinzo the Zealot.
He would never hold it against Kinzo.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I'm going with Baka to the temple, actually.
So the following day, there's a gentle breeze from the north, but dark storm clouds are falling.
Does not bode well for a sea voyage.
Pray harder,
So-
Kyūryū. Pray harder.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll work. I'll go harder. Like.
Right. Okay. So as far as movement is concerned, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you basically can get to Ohio Castle by nightfall the following day. Are there any problems at the border? Nope. All is well. And at the castle, Lord Kanawa is greeted by one of the samurai and taken in to spend the night at the castle with the lord of the castle and his family. You and the Ashigaru are put up in one of the outbuildings for the night. which is just as well because it starts raining as the night goes on. And food is brought out before you get to sleep, and you have a peaceful night generally. Lord Kanawa's secretary goes with him. She's samurai as well, and the two of them spend the night in the castle. Okay, anything untoward happen there? No. Luckily, nobody insults anybody else and gets upset with them. So Lord Kanawa reappears in the morning.
Just checking, Dave. Did we
And-
go there? Did we go with Lord Kanawa? Is he taking us with
Yes.
him? Yeah, I thought so. Just checking.
Basically, he has assembled his entourage.
Yeah. We're just, got it.
Which is basically him, sergeant and 5 guards, his secretary, 2 servants, 4 and 10 porters.
Yeah.
Well, 4 porters and 6 inverted commas porters.
So I've myself and Baka got our extra weapons now.
No,
No.
Baka's extra weapon is being carried by one of the troopers. You've got your shuriken tucked in underneath the pack you're carrying.
So I have got them. I can add them to my character sheet.
If you wish.
Yes.
6.
Thank you. I've already got them on my sheet and it says 0. I just need to change it to 6.
Okay, so you all have a pack weighing about 3 pounds, but it's rigged so you can drop it pretty easily. Hopefully that won't over encumber you, Harumi.
Oh, let me check.
I hope not. Well, I'll carry some stuff for you, or Baka will if needs be. I think we're carrying some food that we probably don't need to if we're going away with these guys, Baka. Am I right?
Yeah, but don't worry, it's in the pack and it's not touching the sides. Weight wise.
In fact, I've got 12 days of food on me as well. You've got 3 days worth of mine, and I've got 12 days on me. I don't need to take this.
Since I'm not taking any weapons, I'm actually fine.
I'll take it for a minute.
You ask them to carry a tanto for you.
That or
Okay.
actually, I'm better with shurikens.
Okay, well in that case they've got half dozen shurikens that go in the bottom of your pack as well, if you want them.
Okay.
In which case it's 3 pounds plus 6 shuriken.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
Good. Okay. Can I have a wit saving throw for the party as a whole? Just one wit saving throw for the party as a
No,
whole.
does that go against the lowest, does it?
What I'm asking for is a wit saving throw for the party, and those in the party who make it on that roll
okay.
will see something.
I shall roll
So it's
that.
one saving throw for the
Wish me-
party.
Wish me luck, boys. Oofed. Don't think that's great, is it, for many of us?
I don't know. How does Harumi feel about that?
I think maybe Harumi's alright.
I'm fine.
Harumi might be fine, but she doesn't make that wit saving throw.
I'm sorry, troops.
So, you don't notice anything. Okay, the following day dawns, and it is still raining. It's completely overcast overhead, and it looks like it's being a pretty horrible day. But you're only travelling as far as Hanamishisu today, so that should be an easy day's travel, from what the sergeant tells you. Okie doke. The secretary appears to have acquired some additional paperwork that she's carrying, probably something from the Lord of Ohio Castle. And you set out, heading up the Saikaido, and there is a slight delay at the boundary between the two provinces, but the misunderstanding is cleared up as soon as Otan produces a piece of paper. It may well be that the sentry couldn't read or something. And you successfully reach Hanamishisu. Now you can either stay in Lord Kanawa's estate. The sergeant has places that you can all stay while waiting for the boat, or you can go and stay somewhere else. It's entirely up to you.
I might go stay with my parents before the long journey away.
Very good.
Suggest
Everybody else?
the guys.
Everybody else staying in the barracks?
Well, I was
I'll
going
stay in the barracks.
I'd like to stay with Uncle if possible and praise the spirits all night. Praise the spirits.
Good. Quite right, Baka, son. Have a nice time before we go away.
Okay. Can I have another wit saving throw for the party,
If
please?
somebody else can roll this one, boys. Oh, it's not any better.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, Baka, Uncle's interested to hear where Lord Kana was planning on going, and does he have anything that he wants you to take for him? Absolutely not. He doesn't have anything going up that neck of the woods.
Is there anything he'd like me to bring back if possible? Whilst I'm away.
Ah, well, keep an eye out for any delicacies from the city. Hang on a second. Let me just call that up. Wrong one. Okay. There and there. Put the last name. Really stupid. Okay, let's call that a bit. Yeah, you'll be visiting Shimonoseki, well, hopefully Kokura and Shimonoseki. Kokura is the city on Kyūryū, and Shimonoseki is the city on Honshu, just across the straits. And both of them are notably bigger than Nabioa. Cities and towns come in 4 sizes. The largest is a Class A city, and examples of that are only really found on Honshu. So it's places like Kyoto and Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
The next down is a Class B city, and those are still pretty rare, but they're more frequent than the Class 8s. And from memory, Kumamoto, over on the western side of the island, is a Class B city.
Show that map again.
You, 1 second. Let
Thank
me
you.
pull the island map up. Yosh. I haven't shown all the cities on this map.
We're going up
But
here, right? That's where that far away
You are
city is
going.
you're talking
You're
about.
going up to Buzen province. Kokura is a city there, and Shimonoseki is a city. Is a Class C town there, and there is a Class B town there. Nabioa is a Class D town. As far as you lot are concerned, it's the big city, but it's the smallest of the types of towns and cities that they have on the island. So you are more likely to find luxuries, etc., up in Kokura and Shimonoseki. So keep your eyes out open for stuff there. You'd be even more likely to over in Higo province, where Kumamoto is Class B city, and that's the sort of place you go to get proper samurai armor made. It's a lot cheaper in places like that.
I think that might be a little out of our way, Uncle.
Yes, but they also make works of art there and such like. If you're looking for luxuries, they are more available and cheaper in the big cities. Yeah, me trying to sell a high class artwork in Nabioa, well, those people on Honshu tend to think we're all peasant farmers over here, but there are some followers of the arts here. Anyway, so just keep your eyes out for something of interest that you haven't seen around Nabioa. Okay. The rest of the day passes peacefully. If people wish to go and visit their families, they can.
Yeah, this is when I'm gonna go see my family.
Right. And those of you staying in the barracks are told that Lord Kanawa will be going to the Temple of the Great Waters tomorrow to say prayers to the Buddha and leave a donation. Ask the blessings of the Buddha on the voyage.
When do you want to go to the temple, Baka? Tomorrow?
Baka's not there.
Oh yeah, Baka's at Uncle's.
He's over at Uncle.
I've not been yet, so I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Okay. And the following day, does anybody wish to go with Lord Kanawa to the Temple of the Great Waters?
Oh, that's when I'm going anyway.
I want to go separately, all on my own, and no.
Yeah, they're perfectly welcome to. He's
Well,
just there to make a formal visit.
I assume if you're
blessing.
going to Uncle's Baka and I'm going to my parents, I assume we would meet back up the next morning, and then we would go to the temple together, eh?
We'll meet up nice and early. Yeah, let's go nice and early.
Yep. Okay.
Very good. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Just before I leave, I've been holding on to this for a while. I mentioned this last time I saw you, Uncle. But as I'm going away for a long time, it may be a long time before I give a chance to give you this present again. So I'll reach into my kimono, pull out a slightly crumpled bit of paper, open it up, and offer him some cherry blossoms that we saw from the the gardens of.
Okay. Can I have a wit saving throw, please?
Yep.
Did you get it right as far as how you preserve cherry blossoms?
Or they just decayed until a bits. Oh yes. Come on, Baka.
You have properly preserved the cherry blossoms by kind of crushing them between little bits of tissue
Turns out
paper.
he's got a
So
really
it
delicate
preserves-
touch. Big Hodor's
Oh,
actually
yes,
got really delicate touch.
You may have a
Close to
point of
perfection.
on as Uncle
And
is
nice one,
exceedingly
Baka.
impressed with your present and thanks you for such a gift. He will have do the equivalent of having them framed and put on the wall. Yes, and he will thank you very much for your gift. And do you want to add a point of status to Rat Gang?
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
nicely
please.
done,
Not that
Baka.
I'm giving anything away there.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And the question is, please make a luck roll.
Mhm.
You've been failing at these luck rolls very, very frequently.
Oh no, tell me about it.
He's gonna get this. He's gonna get good luck here. Watch. No, he's not.
Oh!
Nope. Afraid not. Not this time.
Not today, Baka.
Well, I'm gonna say, maybe regrettably, but it's probably better luck to have the bad luck here than it is to have it on the journey.
Later
so,
on, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
yeah.
It's better on dry land. It's better to have bad luck on dry land, mate. 100%.
Right. So, let's see. In that case, can I have a luck roll for the party for breakfast on the following day? This is for the party
That's
who
not
are
me, yeah,
still
that's
in
you-
the
that's
Lord
the Barracks
Kanawa's
boys.
estate. Sorry, wit saving throw rather, not a luck roll, a wit saving throw. Who's going to roll it this time? We've had Kyūryū, we've had Harumi.
It's not me. I'm not in that crew.
Ah,
Oh,
I'm afraid.
unlucky.
Nope. So Lord Kanawa will head off to the Temple of the Great Waters, accompanied by his secretary and a couple of guards. The porters are busy assembling the equipment and supplies and personal belongings necessary for the trip. And the rest of you are as far. Sorry, did I go dead for a second there? Yeah, the rest of you are asked if you want to take part in any of the training sessions, etc. It won't actually help, but it's always good to just keep your skills up to date. And just to stop you getting.
Is this the day before we leave?
This is the day before you leave. Yes.
26th we're on, I think.
In that case, I shall go down to the tailor shop and buy some new clothes.
Very good.
Can I leave? Can I sort out how much money I'm going to leave at the temple as my donation? Before I forget.
Oh, yeah, that's
You?
fine.
Yes.
I'm going to leave 2 silver with them.
Oh, I'm doubling that. Sorry, 4 silver from Baka.
Okay.
I don't have so
The
much
priest
money
is
on
very
me.
grateful.
If he could spare a blessing for the journey, we would be eternally grateful. Hopefully, eternally.
He will be coming and doing a formal blessing on the boat before it leaves. Lord Kanawa has arranged it.
Oh, of course he has. Thank you. I'm going to make a private.
He
have a wee
will
private
give
moment
you
and
a
pray.
personal blessing.
I thank him for that. That's very kind. Appreciate it.
Please roll a d20, Baka, and please roll a d20. Kyūryū?
Kyūryū? Let's go. 17.
13.
Okay. He does a blessing, and nothing apparently happens. But then you've never seen anything happen before, so
Listen,
why would anything change now?
I feel like not being cursed is like a better step. It's better than where we've been before. So like being neutral and not having a blessing is not the worst. Like at least we're not cursed at this current time. We're doing okay, Baka. We're still neutral.
If this blessing of nothing happening continues all the way on the ship, then I will feel very grateful for this blessing of nothing happening.
Yeah, also that would be a perfect blessing actually. If nothing was to happen for a while, that would be very good. Good point, Baka.
I'm think something out. And that goes to there. Okay. Right, so you settle down after your visits, etc. And can I have a wit saving throw for the party for the evening meal?
I've got it out if you want. There you go. Ooh.
Aha!
Even I pass on that.
I pass on that.
Yes, but you're at Uncle's.
Oh yeah, even I would pass on that.
Okay, so Kosa is at the barracks. Kyūryū is not.
Kosa,
Yanagi's at...
Kinzo, Yanagi, and Harumi.
Okay. You will notice that one of the porters is kind of eating all his meals separately from the others. And thinking back, you suddenly remember, yes, that's been the case for all the other meals. You just hadn't picked up on it. And
Jiggy's on the dodgy rice like
I'm gonna-
Baka.
Going to try and remember this guy's face.
Yep.
Not going to eat anymore. Stop eating and put my plate to one side.
well, I mean, it's easy enough to remember. The porters are. Let's see. Nariori, Moritoki, Kuninaka, and Gomi. And it's Gomi who is kind of. Well, when I say he's eating his meals separately, it's more like they're eating their meals separately from him.
It's just his clothing happened to be slightly darker than everyone else's.
No, it's exactly the same as everybody else's, but it's almost like he's being shunned.
I would say.
Yeah, that's because he's probably Etta.
I would say go and speak to him and see what's up, boys. But I'm not there.
He's not dressed as an Etta.
Just because he's dressed the same as us doesn't mean he's not an Etta. So that's what I'm going to assume he is until otherwise notified.
Well, no, you have also seen them during the day being given orders and told to do things, and the troopers who've been telling them what to do haven't been addressing him as an Etta. They've been addressing him as if he was Hymen.
Yeah, but we're under secret orders, aren't we?
What do I get?
You are, but they're just porters.
When I get an opportunity, I'll ask one of the other porters if there's some bad blood between him and this guy.
Well, he's. Can I have a? Do you have any persuasive skills at all, Kosa?
Probably not.
Oh, go on, Kosa, you will charm her, no problem.
Not really, no, it's not really my thing.
All right. Give me a wit saving throw for trying to persuade him to kind of talk. He's reluctant to talk.
6. might even be close.
It is
Oh,
pretty
missed it.
close.
Missed it by one.
Well, you missed it by one, so he will just mutter something about, well, it's a shame on the village, really, but what can you do? He's got to be here, but he's not willing to give you any more information that apart from the fact that A, it's a shame on the village, and B, he's got to be here for some reason.
Do I need to worry about him?
Oh no, he's not your problem.
Okay.
Well, he's actually Lord Kanawa's problem, but his dad must know what he's doing. But if he does anything that would shame Lord Kanawa, tell the sergeant straight away. All right? Please, before there's any trouble. All right?
Well,
Thank you.
I will keep an eye on him.
Well.
For at least the next couple of days.
Well, I think it'll be more than a couple of days before there's any decision, but...
I'm not talking to I'm talking to you as game master, not to...
Okay, fine. Okay, all right, fine. You're not
Just
talking
the
to
next
the other
couple of
porter.
days, if he does anything out of the ordinary. The other porters don't do. But, I'm not going to follow him around everything. I'm just going to keep an eye on him when he's out.
Well, his manners aren't as good as the others.
Hmm.
He's obviously not as social. He doesn't seem he doesn't seem upset that people are keeping their distance from him. He just seems to accept it. Anyway, so you all settle down in the barracks. The evening meal, well, those of you who are there, you have your meal, and the group are then organised to travel to the docks the following morning. At which point, let me just check and see how the boat's doing.
So is this the 27th now?
This is actually the 27th. Okay. Right. So, where are we? Travel. It's basically northeast. Coming from there. It actually arrives just after lunchtime. So the boat pulls into the dock just after lunchtime. And you are all ready and waiting. And so Lord Kanawa and his servant speak to the captain, and Sergeant Shigehide organizes everybody to take their stuff on board. Hang on a second. Let me just give you a full list of everybody who's in the party, apart from you lot. And So let me paste this into Roll20. So you've got Sergeant Shigehide and 5 troopers. You've got Secretary Otodokan, 2 servants, and 4 porters. So you're all organised to get onto the boat, and also waiting with you is the priest from the Temple of the Great Waters, who I think this is the first time I've introduced him. Temple of the Great Waters. Okay. So this is the Abbot Oyasumi, who will come to the ship and attempt to do a blessing. Dumpty 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 dum. Right. Would one of you kind gentlemen care to make his BCS roll?
Who would like to do that?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
It's not bad.
Ah,
Very
that's a
nice.
good roll. Okay. And he throws himself into it, asking the Buddha for safe passage across the waters of life for Lord Kanawa, blah 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 blah. And it is an impressive ceremony, and appears to be well received by the crew and the party. So you set up on deck. There is a deck house that Lord Kanawa and his secretary will sleep in. The rest of you have found spaces on the deck in amongst the various spots. And the ship will head up the coast. And
Kyūryū,
Yes.
I will tell you that I think there's something funny about that porter.
Which
Gomi.
one? Gomi.
Porter called Gomi.
Right,
I
okay.
don't quite know what's going on. There's something a bit odd about him. He doesn't mix with the other porters, and he's a little bit weird, but I don't know what it is.
Do you mean they
That's
don't
why I
mix
should
with
bring
him
your
or he
attention.
doesn't? They don't mix with him or he doesn't mix with them?
Both ways, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Right,
I just thought I should bring it to your attention.
I appreciate that, Kosa. I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out.
okay.
So I've got my I'm wary of that now, paying attention to that now.
That's fine.
Subtly, of course.
Oh,
Thanks
cool.
for the heads up, Kosa.
No one would ever accuse you of not being subtle.
Everyone had the shut up, you. Shut up. Everyone had their breakfast and said their prayers. Yes. Change the subject. Everyone had their breakfast and said their prayers, lads. Good stuff. Harumi, you feeling good to go? How's your sea legs?
They're fine for now.
Okay, you lost an hour during the day, so you only get 2 hexes up the. Sorry, let's see. Actually, no, that's southeast. You want to go, so it may well. It's a southeasterly breeze, so I don't actually think you can leave today because you'd be going into a headwind. Yeah. You wouldn't make it out of port today, so you are actually stuck on the dock today, which is slightly annoying, but unfortunately, it is what it is. The captain cannot control the weather.
We will keep our spirits up, boys. It's not a problem. The bed. Has Baka got his Tetsubo now?
I'm staying very close to the trooper that's got it.
I want to know what it looks like. I want to know if it's got little knobbles or if it's spikes or.
Trooper Yoshitani is
I need to
carrying
see.
your Tetsubo. and it is the Tetsubo that you actually have in the armory from your training days, if you remember.
Oh, okay, nice one.
That
Yes.
Old Faithful, is it?
My old friend, yep.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's looking slightly dented from his practice.
So's Baka's heat. It's fine.
Okay, the following day. Yeah, unfortunately, you've only got a gentle breeze, which means there's not much movement possible, and it's also from the southeast again. So it's just a headwind, and you can't really get very far. So you're going to have to spend the day in port yet again. Lord Kanawa leaves the boat and goes back to his estate. If he's not able to leave, then he will get on with his paperwork.
Anyone up for a friendly spar on deck just to entertain the troops?
I don't want brain damaged by accident by fighting with you, Baka.
About that comment about lumps in head.
Yeah, you've
Well,
got
if you
brain
want lumps
damage
in
for
the head,
both of us.
I'm sure the heroes from the House on the Rock could assist you with lumps in the head. Posits one of the troopers.
Baka, you could spar with the boys.
How rude.
Show them how it's done. Would you like to give them a demonstration?
Well, was this guy volunteering, seeing as he just claimed I wasn't one of the heroes of the
That sounds
House on the
very
Hill?
much like fighting talks. You would get him and Baka having a wee bare fist scrapping
Just a friendly,
in a ring.
friendly spar.
Yeah, friendly ring in front of the troops. Troops round the circle. Just no bets involved unless anybody's.
Sergeant Shigahide intervenes to point out that his troops are here to protect the porters, not damage them.
Okay.
And therefore, it would be very bad manners for his troops to damage any of you.
I'm not
And therefore, he has to limit their training.
Baka'll be all right.
Look, this guy's trained Baka. He knows full well what he's capable of.
You'd get clobbered, son.
I've
Who
learned a
even
few
think
tricks
about
since then as well.
Okay. Can I have a luck roll, please, Baka?
God damn it, I've got to make one of these.
Come on.
Well, it's another day when you're in port.
Is this the 29th now? Hey, here we go.
This is the day after you were supposed to leave, which is the 28th, where you are stuck in dock because there's a southeasterly wind.
Second day
And
of no sail.
Aha!
No
I think some good luck.
Baka, one of the village lads pops by to say that since you're stuck in port for another day, Uncle's got some things need doing round is shifting around his warehouse, and would you be interested in a couple of coppers for a day's work?
Oh, anything to help out Uncle.
Okay. Fair enough. You leave the ship. You go to Uncle's warehouse, and righty-ho. One second, I'm just going to take Baka into the tavern. So, would you move to the tavern, please, Baka? Further up, you'll find the tavern. If you just
you go into
click on
secret voice channel, are you boys?
Where's the tavern?
There
it goes.
You found it? Sweet.
Oh no, is there a channel? Is there
There's a voice channel with the same name, and he's found it. Uncle Secrets, boys, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that That priest's blessings didn't seem to do any good.
Well, maybe. It might be. Maybe there's a bad storm coming in. This being held up means we don't get caught in it.
Maybe.
Oh, you'd believe anything, you would, wouldn't you?
I'm just looking on the bright side of life. That's all. Just as bored as you are.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Look on the dark side of life. Keeps you happy.
That's just you, Kinzo. Misery guts.
Well, someone has to be.
Don't bring that attitude on a boat, it's bad luck.
I don't know if I assume the Japanese don't have this superstition of women.
Women on boats. I don't know if that's a Western thing or
I
what.
assume not.
I don't know. It's an old thing, so it could be a worldwide thing. I don't know. People were weird back in the days, like.
Well, they're weird now, you know.
Well, yes, but in some senses we're even stranger. But yeah, I don't know if that's a Western thing, like, with no women on boats. But no, women on a boat's bad luck, innit?
Yeah, supposedly.
Actually, I don't know where that comes from exactly.
No, I mean I don't know exactly where it's from, but feels like it's pirate thing, also, but like a Western thing as well, I think.
I just googled it. It's not considered bad luck in ancient Japan.
In ancient Japan, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a Western
Unlike
thing.
some
then.
Western cultures. Yeah.
Yeah. It felt like a Western thing, like.
I guess the Japanese don't have the tradition of not such much of a maritime nation, are they? It's maybe Western European. They don't go on long journeys generally on ship. They're not great explorers, are they?
Not like the Vikings that went round the world in boats. No.
No.
Very good. Baka returns at the end of the day, looking somewhat weary. Or is that he's kind of staggering a bit because he's drunk too much sake? But
Yes,
no.
yes to
I
both.
know, eh?
It's been a hard day. It's been a very hard day.
Oh, sake won't drink itself, will it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the following day, the wind turns and is now coming from the east.
Hey.
Now, it may well be the captain might be able to leave port with this.
So is this?
It's the
Uh,
30th day.
Did you say the next day? I think we're the 29th there.
This is the 29th that we have the moderate breeze from the east.
Nice.
And
go.
let's see, so it's southeast, northeast he wants to travel. Can he get out of port? I have built myself a little direction finder. So southeast and then northeast. He can just get out of port with this breeze, and Judy does so, but he doesn't get any further than just around the point. And he then has to anchor for the night. He is disappointed in the quality of winds for this time of year, but
I still think it's good to get started though. We have left port.
oh
and
yes,
that's,
yeah.
It's good for spirits to have actually started our journey after the delay.
And I believe it's an uneventful day. There's not much can happen this close to home. No, it's completely uneventful. And the following day, the wind switches and is coming from the southwest with a light breeze. So traveling north and then northeast. North and northeast. That gets you to there and there, and then southeast. So that you just get to there and anchor off the coast at that point. So he's travelling more slowly, but
We're off though.
you're getting off, yes. And as far as that day's journey is concerned, again, unfortunately, completely uneventful. And the day after that,
Which is a new month, right? The 1st.
and it is the day after that is indeed the 1st.
What month is this?
This is Kaminozuki.
Kaminozuki.
You're definitely into winter, but it appears to be relatively light at the moment.
Okay.
No signs of problems. You have a fresh breeze from the south, which is promising. Oh, sorry, no, a light breeze from the southwest, my apologies. So going north.
Even better.
East. 1. And you get to there, and he hopes to make it to Nabioa the following day.
I shall point out I put my winter garb on.
Yeah, I think it's time for that,
yes,
isn't it, guys?
It is winter garb, yes.
Time to wrap up.
Yep.
Time to wrap up, ladies and gents. Let's do that. Actually. Okay, so let me find my clothes.
Fresh breeze from the south. One, 2, 3. And you dock at Nabioa. And Lord Kanawa will be going to pay his respects to the widow of the daimyo. You're not needed. You can stay on board ship. Does anything?
In that case, I shall nip to the local shop and buy a fishing rod and line.
Very good.
I believe it's 20.
Anyone remember how much we're getting paid a day? It was lots.
You negotiated a silver a day.
Yeah.
I think you were getting a copper and we're all getting...
You're getting nothing if you don't show up. You're getting thrown off this boat. To sink.
We're getting paid all silver for going from A to B that we could have walked in a day.
Yep. That's what I was thinking, mate. That's exactly what I was thinking. We are raking it
Sounds
in.
like a good deal.
We are printing money here, mate.
Rod
Yep.
and line.
20 copper for a rod and line. Not a problem.
Oh no, do we have to stay in port one more day? Oh.
Oh no.
What the silver?
So that's the third, I believe.
It's the third we're stuck in Nabioa.
Sorry, no. Sorry, that was the second, wasn't
Second.
it? That you reached Nabioa. Yeah. Reached Nabioa on the second. That was it. Well, he's not staying in port. He hopes.
If we're stopping in Nabioa, I would like to go and see One Shoe just for a quick minute.
Well, you're on the docks. You can speak to Sergeant Shigehide about getting off the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see One Shoe real quick. I'm just gonna go and leave him a gold. There's no need for me to take it
Sergeant
where I'm
Shigehide is keeping everybody on the ship
going. Alright, okay,
to
I'll
avoid
stay
trouble.
then. I'll stay then, okay. No problem. It's not important.
Well, this is the local daimyo's town, and don't want to give them any excuse for causing trouble.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. I'll stay here.
Very good. Can I have a luck roll for the party, please?
I'm gonna get this one. Oh no, no good luck, no bad luck.
Fair enough. You do see during the day that Sergeant Shigehide and one of the troopers are taking Gomi and appear to be trying to teach him how to use a spear. He doesn't seem great at it. He seems to have some skill, but he's not particularly wonderful at it.
What's the deal with this guy? Is he like just here because he's somebody's cousin or something?
The other three porters are muttering to each other.
Yeah, what do they mutter? What are they muttering?
Well, they see you and they clam up. Unless you do you have any stealth?
Not particularly.
All right, wit saving throw to see if you can hear what they are saying
Okay.
before they clam up.
No.
No, they see you trying to listen, and they kind of shut up and start talking about something else.
Fair enough.
How good Kinzo is at fishing.
How's he getting on with the fishing? Are we doing a roll for that, or?
No, he's just doing it as a social activity, aren't you, Kinzo? Kinzo?
I want to see how many fish he gets.
Well, there's a deathly hush fell over the assembly.
Tim's maybe AFK.
Okay.
Kind of
Kinzo's fell in.
Yeah, I want to know how.
What do you mean I've fallen in?
Oh, he's fallen. He fell. I went to the toilet and fell in. I want to know how you did with the fishing. Are you like try to impress, or are you just having a nice?
I
relaxing?
haven't started yet. I do it to relax. I don't expect to catch anything.
Nah, you're just having a chill one. You're not like trying to impress anybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just wondered. I wondered.
Cut out all the verbal chatter that's going on. That's distracting. Oh, that shut you up, didn't it?
You've got no team spirit, Kinzo. You're miserable. Don't know what's happened to you.
Team spirit.
I'm the same as
remember
I've always been. It's you lot that's changed.
Yes. Okay. Let me go back to here. And so those.
Ow.
Copy. And so, we so nothing happens in Nabioa because you're kept on the ship. There is no chance for anything to go wrong. The following day, which is
Third now.
the 3rd, there is a gentle breeze from the southwest, and you would like to go northeast and south. Are you able to go northeast and south? Gentle breeze from there, northeast. Northeast. So you can basically cross the bay. So you get across to the far side, and I will reveal some more area.
Nice. It's been a while.
And you are traveling down the coast. And is it a peaceful day? It is indeed a peaceful day. The following day, so that's we have a light breeze from the west, which is the right direction. Heading east.
So that was that another day? We're now on the 4th.
Today is the 4th, where you have a light breeze from the west. And we're going southeast then. Southeast.
I love that we just unblacked a piece of map, boys. It's been so long since we did that, and you know I love that.
There, which, considering it's only a light breeze, is quite good going. Does anything happen today? Nope. Fifth, you now have a new moon.
Oh, nearly got a new map.
And a gentle breeze from the southwest.
We're nearly to the edge of the map, boys. This is exciting times.
We're about to fall off.
Yeah, this is sick. I actually live for this.
able to travel. 1, 2. You get to about there, and effectively you're going to have to stop for the night. And given that you're at a village, Lord Kanawa will disembark and make a formal visit to the Lord of the village.
No doubt you're going to give us a name for the village, Dave, but I was just wondering if we get that one as well that we've added to our map.
Well, you didn't stop there to find its name.
Ah, okay. None of the sailors would mention its name as we pass by it, no?
Oh, you mean you're asking the sailors? You didn't mention
I'm
that.
asking the games master if we're getting the name of the village on the map. You are a stickler, like. He's a hard nut to crack, like.
Okay. I suppose you're going to want to know the name of the village.
Ah, that would be nice.
In that case, I'd better give it to you. 1 second while I look it up on the main map.
I don't have to.
So,
But you should, definitely. You don't have to.
The full tour guide experience, please.
Oh, yes, please. And I want to know. Right, so basically, like, if it comes down to it, you need this to be, like, role-played. Kyūryū will be asking the sailors on the boat, like, all the other people on the boat, oh, what's the name of that village, lads? Kyūryū's like, this is awesome, I've never seen this shit before, what is that place called? So I would be asking someday, so you can look it up.
very
Thank you
good.
very much.
I shall put the names on.
Thank you very much.
Never say I'm not a kind and benevolent GM.
I would never ever say that, Dave, you know this. Yeah, kind and benevolent and handsome god.
I never mentioned handsome, please. You don't get the name of that one because you didn't see it. That is Manabo that you have stopped it. And put that onto the map there. But I don't move it by accident. There we go. Okay. And let me just get something. Data clear. Okay. It's only a small village. It's actually smaller than Hanamishisu. And it's ruled by Lord Danawa Nobuchika. And he is a vassal of Lord Danawa Doka, who rules that particular fief. Now, relations with the Kanawa clan. Does roll for reactions. Neutral. So Lord Kanawa makes a formal visit and is invited to stay the night, and the sergeant and his men travel with him too as formal guard, and villagers will drop by to see whether anyone in the party wishes on the ship wishes to buy anything. They haggle with the captain for fresh food, etc., as a relief from the ship's rations that you've all been having. And you do end up with having a decent meal tonight. Okay, does anything happen with the Lord Kanawa? Lord Danawa? Does he resist? Would somebody please make a reaction roll for Lord Kanawa? I will put this in the hands of the party.
I'll roll for the Lord.
Are those holes
7.
for whales?
Oh, for God's sake! Ah. He doesn't actually stay in the village that night. He returns to the ship in some disarray. He's obviously upset about something. And he has words with the captain. And the sergeant is called in. And there is a Barney. Well, it's not a Barney. It appears to be a frank exchange of views about something between him and his sergeant and the secretary. Anybody? Let's have a wit saving throw for the party as a whole to see whether you actually catch anything comprehensible out of this.
Lucky.
Oh, that'd be cute. I thought that was hilarious.
So, wit saving throw for the party?
Yeah,
Or are
okay.
you...
I'm letting someone else get it.
Okay.
All right, I thought you were running it.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, nice one, Harumi.
It was quite loud, actually. It appears to be a discussion about a group of bandits, and Lord Kanawa's secretary is emphasising that they are on a mission for his father, and Kanawa, Lord Tasuka is replying, but you know what they did, and if they're we have news of them, then you know, my father would approve. But your father wishes you to travel north, and Lord Tasuka appears to want to take advantage of some news he's had of some bandits, whereas his secretary is trying to emphasize that this is a side trip and he shouldn't really do so. And
Side quest.
right, please can I have a will saving throw for Lord Tasuka to see whether Lord Kanawa, to see whether or not he kind of knuckles under, or whether he
Shall I roll for
does
him
he
again?
restrain himself. Roll a d20 as a will saving throw for Lord
No.
Tasuka.
Oh,
He's going for it. He's got bandit fever. Oh, let's go with him, boys. Kicking bandits' butts.
Okay. Right. Lord Kanawa overrules his secretary and has a late night discussion with Sergeant Shigehide, and
I'm on the Lord's side. Just telling you, from the off, I am on the Lord's side.
his secretary kind of appears from the appears out of the cabin looking disgruntled and unhappy, and kind of goes and leans on the rail. He's obviously not involved in the Council of War. Okay.
I'm gonna walk in and just like act like I'm part of the war council. Nah, I'm joking, Dave. I'm joking. I know you take everything super literally, and I have to tell you that I'm joking when I say these things.
Okay. Captain Shigehide emerges after about an hour and gathers together the troopers and yourselves to sit you down. Apparently, the lord of the village has news of a group of roving bandits who recently attacked the village up the coast, and he believes that they are somewhere in the hills to the north.
Oh, there's
Lord
band.
Kanawa intends to seek these bandits out and deal with them.
Bandits in them there hills, boys. Let's go dish out justice. This is like winning the lottery.
This will be happening tomorrow, and therefore he suggests that you all get a good night's sleep.
You heard the man, boys. We're going
A
bandit
messenger
hunting in
is
the
being
morning.
sent to the Lord of the Five to notify him of this. Lord Kanawa will be speaking to Lord Danawa tomorrow. But he has already expressed interest in dealing with these black art. Very good. Kind of looked across at the porters and said, we will be taking Gomi with us. He is not a member of my troop, but he is under Lord Kanawa's eye. And he wishes to see how he handles himself in this situation. If you see him do anything dishonorable, let me know immediately, please. If Lord Kanawa sees it, there won't be any need. But if you see him do anything dishonorable, which Lord Kanawa does not notice, let me know immediately.
You've got it, boss.
Lord Kanawa has a responsibility to his father to see whether he is a true Hymen. And he is under judgment. And he thanks you for your patience. Get a good night's sleep. You will be leaving in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bow. You heard the man, boys. Rest well.
Very good.
So we're gonna have this special discompensation to carry our weapons in.
Once we are out of sight of the village, yes.
Nice.
You are a weapon,
other
Baka,
questions?
but it's good to know that you can bring that with you as well.
I haven't swung that in a while, and so I'm looking forward to smacking some heads.
I look forward to watching you smack some heads, mate.
Okay. So that was the. Hang on a second. That's Manabo. Hang on.
Think.
I typed a 0 rather than an O.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't want to say. I feel like I criticised you too much. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh no! I fully accept responsibility for my actions. I'm sorry. My sister has asked me to keep the noise down because she acquired 3 Boy Scouts tonight who are upstairs kind of getting some sleep.
No.
Apparently they're on the French equivalent of a major camp, and they kind of get sent off in groups of 3 to travel the area and find somewhere to stay. And they couldn't find anywhere to stay, so they were referred to the parish office, and my sister's given them a room for the night. So they're upstairs trying to get some sleep, so I need to keep the noise down. Anyway, let me just update the diary with what's going on. So you reach Manabo on the 5th of Kaminazuki. And Lord Kanawa was notified. Bandits in area. Well, it's actually not just bandits, it's infamous bandits. These guys have a reputation, obviously, from what you heard, and there is some reason Lord Kanawa feels that he should go after them. Right, the following day, 6th Kaminazuki, dawns. It's mostly overcast and looked like it could rain today. Temperature's still above 0, so it's cold, but it's not freezing yet. And no signs of snow. It's being a very mild winter so far. And in the morning, you debark the ship. The troopers are carrying extra weapons. And you lot, the troopers and the porter, follow Lord Kanawa into the village, where he spends an hour at the manor talking to Lord Danawa. And then the two samurai emerge, and Lord Danawa orders the headman to have the village trackers attend. And you head north out of the village. So. You travel north into the foothill, and it's at this point that we need the trackers to start doing their stuff. So please could I have a party roll for the trackers to see how good they are? Well, how well they do against their skills. So a skill roll for the trackers from the party, please.
Who wants this one?
Yes, they're casting about, but they're not finding anything. And the hills seem to go northeast, southwest. So Lord Kanawa tosses a coin and goes northwest. So you continue on through the rain. And you find yourself entering some woods. And the trackers try again. Roll for the party, please.
I'll get this one. D20, yeah.
D20.
Oh, Kinzo's done it. 10.
Still don't appear to have found anything. So we'll take a slight detour to the southeast and carry on around the edge of the hills, the rough terrain that you are facing. And you do pick up the road. And having 1, 2, 3. It's getting on in the afternoon, so Lord Kanawa will take a attempt and decide to head for the village to the northeast for the night. And that village goes by the name of Kaza. type that onto the map.
Loving it. Just unblackening some map is it's my favourite things to do. One of my favourite things to do. Kaza.
When I thought we were going off this map, I didn't think we'd be walking off it.
Also was thinking that a minute ago, mate, yeah. We're milking that last little bit out before we leave. We're getting a little bit more opened up. David's just doing it for me because he knows I love it so much.
Well, you already know that I have the map going further on because you've already travelled round the coast to the
Yeah.
north. But this side trip is personal. Anyway, Lord Kanawa leads the group into the village, which turns out to be part of a new fief.
Oh.
This is... Where are we? Location list. Kaza. 14. This is also run by a Danawa Lord, but it's a different fief. This is a fief run by his lord, Danawa Narisane, who greets Lord Kanawa. Again, this is only a small village, and they appear on friendly terms. Lord Kanawa explains that he's heard that bandits have been sighted in the area, and his father is very much against them, and he's had permission from the Lord of the Southern Province just next door to hunt them. They may have travelled through into this province, and he would be grateful for permission to hunt them here. They're obviously mobile bandits and hide from the proper lords of the area. The Lord's reaction is very positive. He's all in favour of Lord Kanawa going bandit hunting, and puts him up for the night, and will get his headman to give him what information is available. And there is actually information available here which wasn't available in Manabo, which is that the bandits are thought to be in these hills to the northwest.
Right on the edge of our map, eh?
Well, yes. And you are put up for the night. And the following day, clear skies. There's a dead calm. It was a bit frosty last night. There is some frost on the ground as the sun comes up. The temperature soon gets above freezing. And you have another 2 trackers from this village, which puts up the tracking capability slightly. So can I have a tracking roll from the party, please?
Oh, very nice.
No trouble. The party head off into the hill areas, and let me just reveal that little bit of map. It is literally just at the edge here. There is a valley leading up into the hills, and the tracks are found heading up that valley. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a night tonight at this point because, sadly,
You know, got that prepared.
I don't have this side quest prepared.
No worries. We know where we're starting
which
next week
is-
then.
Which is rather silly of me.
No, not to worry, mate.
But anyway, yes, you are bandit hunting next time. It will not be in 2 weeks' time, I'm afraid, because
Okay.
I'm returning to the UK on the 30th,
Okay.
which
See-
is the day after it would have been, and
Okay.
I will be getting up at about 6 o'clock in the morning.
So we return in 4 weeks.
So we will return in 4 weeks,
Nice one.
and you will be venturing into the hills of North Hyuga, hunting bandits,
Excellent. Thank you very much.
which I'm
Dave.
sure will be fun. Okay, in that case, I will say good night to you all. Thank you and apologise for not much happening this time.
You're all right. We know
that's
exactly where
okay.
you are. And we've not much happening, mate. We unblacked some map. That's one of my favourite things. This was an awesome session.
It was a fantastic session and plenty happened. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, yeah, it was. We'll
Oh
see
yes, I
you-
forgot. You cleaned up the warehouse, didn't you, Beth?
We'll see you all in 4 weeks, gents. We'll see you in 4 weeks,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Good night, I'll see you in 4 weeks. Yeah.
Good night.
See you
all.
for a week.
Yes, Dave.
See you in 4 weeks.